Hello, coolers, and welcome to the review of Barcelona's transfers ahead of the 22-23 season and see how Xavi has put up a team that just might win us that elusive trophy at the end of the season. So back in 2021, when Jean Laporta was elected as the president, he has promised to get the club back on track, and so he is doing it. Now, after getting Xavi as the manager last season, club which was in 13th position got up to the Champions League spot. This transfer window is a testament on how things are only going to get better from here on. So a total of 153 million euros was spent on 7 players, out of which 4 were free transfers, including Jules Kounde, Lewandowski, Raphinha, Frankie, Marcos Alonso, Andres Christensen, and Hector Bellerin. So Jules Kounde was bought for 50 million euros from Sevilla and has a 5-year contract and 1 billion release clause. The French player has already featured 11 times for Les Blues. If you've seen the recent matches, he could play both on the right wing and as well as a centre back. So after Neymar, we got another Brazilian winger in the form of Raphinha, who we got for 58 million euros from Leeds with 9 million in performance-related variables, which he's also signed for a 5-year contract, and the Brazilian has already shown promise on the wings. Not to forget that stunner against Real Madrid in pre-season friendly. And now to talk about the signing that's made the biggest impact till now, the Robert Lewandowski. The man is a machine who just can't stop scoring. In 4 appearances for Barca in La Liga, he has already scored 5 times and got 2 Man of the Match awards. Barcelona got his services for 45 million euros plus 5 million in variables from Bayern Munich, and he still had 12 months in contract left with Bayern, but still chose to switch over to the Camp Nou thanks to Xavi's plan. Some might say they're really sad for Aubameyang, but on the other hand, some are really happy with the swap deal with Chelsea, getting us 1 Marcos Alonso and 14 million euros. Thank you very much. This is not a surprise after reports claiming that him and his family were robbed at gunpoint at their Spanish home just a week before the transfer happened. The Blaugrana has completed the signing of Andres Christensen, who has spent down a 4-year contract. The 26-year-old is looking solid in the centre-back position in the 2 games that he has featured for Barcelona this season. Hector Bellerin is finally heading back home after spending years at Arsenal, and the 27-year-old has reportedly reduced his wages in order to fit into Xavi's plans. Here's a list of players that have moved out of Barca this season, notably Philippe Coutinho, Aubameyang, Oscar Mingueza, Ray Manaj, Dani Alves, Ricky Puig, Neto Moura, Martin Brathwaithe. We also have some players that have moved out on loan, notably Francisco Trincao, Clement Longley, Nico Gonzalez, Alex Collado, Samuel Umtiti, Serginho Dest, and Abde. It is also to be noted that Nico Gonzalez and Abde have renewed their contract till 2026. Reports also claim that Jordi Alba was angry with the Barca management as they held talks with Inter Milan without his knowledge. I mean, there's really no one to blame here, as Barca is just trying to get rid of some dead weight. Coming to Martin Brathwaithe, the Denmark international has featured us for 44 matches but netted just 5 goals and assisting in 3. There was an intense meeting between the Brathwaites and the Barca management, which apparently ended ugly with Laporta getting a black eye. Martin requested for a whole year of salary, which is 5 million euros, but ended up just getting 150,000 euros. A few praises for Marc-Andre ter Stegen, as he has lowered his salary to accommodate the new signings. What a man, and he is back in form. Watch out. Not to forget, Antoine Griezmann is very much a Barcelona player and is on loan at Atletico Madrid for the last 2 years. There's a crazy clause in the loan that states Atletico Madrid has to buy Griezmann if he plays more than 45 minutes in over 50% of the matches. So right now, the Madrid side are doing everything to keep the minutes down to avoid buying the player at the end of the season. But how are Barcelona doing this? How are they managing to keep afloat even though they are heavily in debt? So let us look at the economic levers that Barcelona have activated over the past few months. The first and second levers being selling off 25% of the television rights to investment fund 6th Street for 25 years. This move has bought the club 518 million euros in funds. Third economic lever is the sale of 25% of Barcelona studios for 100 million euros to socios.com. The fourth lever being an additional 24.5% of Barca studios for another 100 million to Orpheus Media. Together, this brings us 720 million euros to fund our transfers and get rid of a bit of debt. We can clearly say that the ex-president Bartomeu has destroyed Barca by doing ridiculous business. He has bought Coutinho for 160 million, Dembele for 135, Griezmann for 120, William Pjanic for 60 million euros, and now Laporta and team are doing everything to get Barca back on track. Thank you guys for joining. That is it from me for today. Let us know what you want to see next. Until next review, peace out.